Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and it's Wednesday the 14th of October. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to give us a thumbs up, and of course we can send you an email when this forecast is updated. All you need to do is email general weather subscribe at weatherweb.net. Okay, it's a really cold day across central parts of Europe. These are the temperatures at midday, and just look at that in Germany. Just 1 to 6 degrees across much of Germany. Our colleagues at Weather Online certainly feeling the chill, and if we just use their maps for the weather across Germany this afternoon, this was the weather at midday, and look, snow falling across central and western parts. Yes, not much of it, but it certainly is there. So we think it's chilly over here in the UK. But just compare that to the sort of temperatures that they've been experiencing across central Germany, and you can see just how cold it is. This is the forecast temperature anomaly for the next week from Carl Houston's site. And the depth of the cold here, look, across central parts of Europe, coming in with a mean temperature actually above average for the whole of Europe at plus 0.84 degrees, but that is due to the warm weather in the southeast and in the southwest. This core of cold across central Europe really has got a grip on things there. Reason for it is pretty easy to see when we look at the 500 millibar charts. This is the 500 millibar chart for this afternoon, and just look, there's that cold pool centered across western parts of Germany in here, a low in the heights. Jet stream up here, well towards the north. This is just cold air trapped within this system, and they're bringing some very unstable air as well, hence the reason for the snow showers. Now, compare that to this chart for next Wednesday, and notice how things have changed. Let's just go back. There's the cold pool across central parts of Europe. Notice the trough out here towards the west of the UK, really elongated trough, and just watch what happens as we go in a week's time. Yep, you can see how the cold pool has moved away. This is the remnants of it getting into western parts of Russia. The jet stream by then is over the north of the UK, or predicted at least to be over the north of the UK, hence the reason for the more unsettled conditions across Scotland. This is a real screamer of a jet coming through here. Some strong winds at high levels there. This trough coming across the Atlantic here, and what will probably happen, I suspect, is that this system here gets cut underneath here, deepens off the cold pool down here, and probably squeezes this high back northwards again. So it's not the last that we've seen of the high. We may just get it in for a time once again at the back end of next week, but eventually what will happen is another trough will come through. It will squeeze the high further south. This will warm up, and it looks as if we do get back into a westerly, although it may take some time to do that. It may well be early November before that finally arrives. The 7 to 10 day mean of the 500 millibar flow looking like this. ECMWF on the left, we've got the GFS on the right here. Remarkable agreement actually between the two, with higher than normal heights across the UK here, keeping the jet up towards the north as well up here. So it indicates in that 7 to 10 day period, which goes from Wednesday of next week through to Saturday of next week, that build of heights still across the south, bringing the dry conditions still across southern parts of the country, but warming up. I don't want to say significantly, but I suppose compared to what we've had at the moment, we're putting 2-3 degrees on top of the maximum temperatures across central and southern parts of the UK. Certainly wetter across Scotland though, from Tuesday of next week, with periods of rain moving in there, and in fact you can pick it up on the CFS forecasts. This is the forecast for week 1, so this is ended the 20th, so this is taking us up to next Tuesday the 20th. Notice how little rain there is across the UK, but there's the rain across eastern parts of the UK, there's the rain across central parts of Europe. Going into week 2, this is up to the 27th, and notice by then we've got rain across Scotland, some across Ireland as well, staying generally dry though across many southern parts of the country. And then heading into week 3, this is up to the 3rd of November, more unsettled conditions, trying to bring that westerly in. But notice it's always Scotland, Northern and Western Ireland that see most of the rain, really not that much across eastern and southern parts of the country. And then in the week up to the 10th, trying to hint at pressure building back again out here. So what we're tending to see on the CFS is a trough going down here again. There's average building through, trough across central parts of Europe. This could potentially bring some pretty chilly conditions southwards through the UK on a northwesterly flow. And in fact, into week 5, it still continues to have that high out west, trying to put some sort of feature in here. And again, got a trough through here. That looks to be the overall pattern, with a trough down here through eastern parts of Europe. That could actually be quite a chilly spell of weather going into the early to middle stages of November, if that were to come true. And then the week 6 stuff for the end of November goes back into a westerly. Of course, believe it at your peril, but there are those indications there of quite a cool north or northwesterly flow blowing through the UK and into Western Europe in those early parts of November. Just to reiterate the chill over the coming days, this is the anomaly forecast for temperatures for the next 5 days, taking us up to the 19th. And there's our cold air look across Central Europe and also across the UK as well. Knocking it on to days 6 to 10. Still got that chilly weather hanging around down around Europe. Notice that temperatures come up a little across the UK, which is, as I say, what you'd expect to see given that westerly flow. And day 11 to 15, still staying on the cool side across parts of Europe, but temperatures tending to come up to nearer normal levels. Although you see what tends to happen here is that we get that westerly kicking in, and it just lifts temperatures to near normal levels across Central Europe. The warm air really kicked off down towards the south of Iberia and across Turkey. So certainly some chilly weather ahead, possibly some chilly conditions as well, getting into the early parts and middle parts of November. But of course, as always, we'll keep you bang up to date here at weatherweb.net. Don't forget to check out the fast forecast for the details for the next couple of days. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.